Let's talk about the new Benchmade Balisong Laro 82. Let's open it up. When you get your new Benchmade Laro, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, 82, this is how it's going to come. Now this is a first production. They actually are not available for 2 more days. I got my hands on this one at local gun store, the Outpost Armory in Murfreesboro, and this is how it comes. So you got the box that's inside the sleeve. We're going to slide the sleeve out. These wings can fly. The Balisong and 82. That's the SKU for this particular knife. When you get it, you got the warranty paperwork inside. The blade is actually shipped open. We'll set that there. And then it has a pocket clip. Now this is not a belt clip because there actually isn't enough space on this back side to put it on a belt, but it does hang on your pocket. I've been carrying this one today, and I can say it does hang on your pocket just fine. And then inside here is the microfiber bag that Benchmade gives you with their knives. It says Benchmade on it. And the knife can fit in there when it's closed up, but you can't fit it in with the pocket clip. So this is how everything comes. You got the pocket clip, the actual knife, and then this microfiber and the warranty. Let's take a look at the pocket clip first and how that works. So it's got some pretty aggressive teeth on there. I don't know if you can see those, but those are going to hang on to the fabric of your pants or shorts, whatever, very aggressively. I've not had any trouble with that. Like I said, I have carried this today. In these pockets are shaped kind of funny. It kind of is almost like an L inside here, so I have to cant it, pretty aggressively. But the pocket clip has this little tang on it that you can get your finger under, so you can kind of see my fingers under it there. You can kind of use that to get it opened up and get it on your pocket. And then once it's on your pocket, now we can close up the knife and sheath it. So just a quick, all right, we're going to lock it and put it in the pocket. And that's it. That's how it carries, just like that. It's actually not all that bad. We've got some other Benchmade products here that we can show with this to give you an idea on the size. And you can kind of see it in my hand here. So the last Balisong that I knew of was the 85. Which was a little too big for me, honestly. I just didn't want to carry something that big, and it just didn't fit my hand real good. This seems to fit pretty good. And let's get some other Benchmades. Just that way, if you've already got a Benchmade, maybe it'll be one of these other models, and you can compare and see the size of it. The Adamas. This is the Flat Earth Adamas. This is a big knife. If you own the Adamas, that's a pretty big knife. Weight-wise, it's healthy. Now these are some custom G10 scales that I bought from TP Grips. That's Tony Polita. They fit great. They seem like they're made by Benchmade. The hardware's great. Everything's great, but we won't get sidetracked on that. But yeah, if you go buy an Adamas, it's just the spine here. You don't get the grips. Mine has a grip, so it does make it a little bit different. But size-wise, that kind of gives you the idea of the size there. That's a 375. It's got some lube on it. That's a 375 Adamas. Now, which is this little guy? This is a mini Osborne. And so, actually do not carry this knife very often. I think it's just dead sexy, but I don't carry it. It just doesn't flip as good for me. And anyway, it's just a looker. It's a looker. All right, so that's the mini Osborne. Now this is my daily driver. Love this guy. This is the full-size Osborne. And you can tell they are pretty similar. The blade material is a little bit different between the two, but as far as size-wise, it's pretty close. Now, this is 65 or so, no, about 60% the weight of this. So this has some heft to it. I certainly wouldn't say it's heavy, but it does have some weight to it for sure. So, yeah, you're gonna notice the weight of it, but I think that's part of kind of what makes it flip, So I don't know. So that is compared to the Osborne, which, I mean, this is almost like my own little fidget spinner, just whipping that thing around. All right, last one I have is a mini bug out. Well, not actually, I have an altitude too. So the mini bug out is there, and that blade shape is similar, but you can tell it's a quite a bit smaller knife. This is a good little knife to carry. If I'm wearing khakis or something, I like this one. It's got a deep carry. Pocket clip, and it just seems to fit my hand pretty good. So that's definitely my second runner-up as far as daily carry. I do have a Benchmade longhand pen. Also, you know, just something if you get some Benchmade you can kind of compare to size-wise. And the last thing is the orange altitude. So there you go with that. I'm carrying mine in my custom Horse-Right pancake holster. I do like that holster quite a bit, and he did a great job on putting that together. So this is factory scales, and this is something from Horse-Right. So subtract the leather out, but that's how that would look. So there's your size on all of them. We'll kind of put them together real quick. Have us a nice little family. Put this big baddie up here, the mini Osborne, and the long hand. So that gives you an idea of size right there. Last thing I guess to talk about is the price. What you've got to brace yourself for as far as this price goes. It does have bearings in it, so I mean it is a quality piece. There's no doubt. It's made in Oregon. I just love their quality. I love the feel of their knives and the pride in owning such a quality piece. However, this thing here is expensive, even by Benchmade standards, I think. This has an MSRP of $650. So you could probably buy any two of these, maybe even three of these for the price of this. So yeah, you got to kind of be braced for that. But as you know, it's almost like the McRib. The Balisongs kind of come and they go. So like right now, if you wanted to buy an 85, you can't get them. They're long gone. If you want to buy a long hand, they're long gone. You're not going to get a long hand. So I guess 'tis the season for an 82. If you like an 82, you've been thinking about buying a flipper, it does feel good. This is $650 MSRP. You can find them online. Folks don't have them for sale quite yet, but you can buy them online for about, I think, $589-ish. That's going to be where they seem to fall in with most retailers. So that's what you're looking at for price on this little beauty. I do think it's fun to flip around. As far as usefulness, I'm not sure. The jury's out on that. It feels great. The closure feels great. You can kind of see it open up here when you squeeze the two handles together. It just flies out on its own accord. I heard it's magnets. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but we'll close it up. And that is on your bite handle. So when you're flipping it, that's actually outward. Because we want to keep our, well, I do, because I don't know jack diddly about what I'm doing. You want to try to keep that bite handle away. That's the one that'll cut you. I've already nicked myself with it. I think twice, just flipping it around. Definitely the risk, but I don't know. It's just so cool. I appreciate y'all watching, and good luck finding one. I don't know how available they'll be, but if you got your heart set on one, I'm sure you'll track one down. Thanks for watching.